What's up, guys, and welcome to the Nani No Anime Podcast, a weekly anime podcast where I get together with the manga man himself, Sione.
Hi. Hello.
What up, dude?
Manga man? No,
Yeah.
I do not claim to be anything of the sort, sir.
No, you don't have just a massive wall of manga or nothing.
No,
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
No.
Good to know. How you doing,
But cool.
bro?
I mean, I got this really cool shirt though.
Oh, yo,
this girl's,
stand
like,
up.
making,
Show
like, this
that
really cool
shit.
face.
Yo, stand up. Show that shit. Show it.
Bruh.
There. All right.
This
I
is
guess
the only
that's
face
fair.
that matters.
Damn. Now I feel like we should be matching. Should I go put my fucking Ahigayo hoodie on? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
is it
wearing
gonna
the
be one of those
Hisoka. I'm wearing the Hisoka drip. I feel like that's fair.
Hisoka's fucking god tier, bro. All right.
Well, for those that are new here, welcome. This is a weekly anime podcast where we get together, we talk about anime news, we talk about what we've been watching, and doing a bunch of other things. Housekeeping for today, we're going to be discussing Attack on Titan episode 11, the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter, because I watched a little bit more of that. Some One Piece madness, a couple news features, including some Japan One Piece Playboy goodness, Demon Slayer, and more. Unless Sione, we might have other topics if Sione.
Dude, the
has
Demon
anything.
Slayer one, really interesting. That's going to be a fun one to talk about.
Oh, I'm excited. Anything you specifically wanted to add to that?
Really not much. I mean, I'm glad that the world's no longer a frozen freaking tundra.
That's
That's cool.
I know. I don't have to worry about losing power anymore.
Yeah, that was really, really kind of scary that week.
It sucked, dude. It was like Texas don't get snow. It was so bad. We got really lucky though. It wasn't too bad. But
I mean, just the fact that it warmed up enough where you didn't have ice anymore. Like, but
Real
the
quick.
2 days you were, what was it, 3 days that you guys were just shut down?
bro, it was like 5.
Was it
It was,
5 days?
yeah,
5
dog.
days
It was like
y'all
almost
were
a
shut
week.
down.
It was fucked. We couldn't go to the
Wow.
grocery store, bro. I went to a Target, made it inside. Was like, oh my god. I waited for 30 minutes in the line, and then I calculated and was like, this. I will be in this line for the next 3.5 hours. No. Like, by the time I even get to the line, all of the frozen food that I put in my cart is probably going to be bad.
It's
Like,
not-
I said, fuck this, dude. I left. Then we ended up finding a pizza place the next day. We just caved. It sucked. But this is about anime, not about Texas being under siege by the winter months of death. Speaking of things of death, a horrible transition, but it's okay. Sione, Attack on Titan.
Wow. What a transition.
Damn right, bro. I just want to talk about it. I'm so excited. Like that. It's one of those things where I want to talk to you about One Piece. I want to talk to you about the Chimera Ant arc. I don't know if it's because we're on the week-to-week drip or if it's just because Attack on Titan is popping the fuck off right now. But this is like the highlight. Like that's why I've been opening with Attack on Titan for the past I don't know how many weeks. I just feel like it fits.
I mean,
just wanna talk
it's
about
just
it.
wild. It's wild what's happening in the storyline right now. Like,
Gabby's nuts. I was
Like-
rooting for Gabby. I take it back. The bitch is crazy.
Ga-
She's gonna
Gabby's-
murder people.
Gabby's gone, dude. There's no coming back for Gabby at this point. Like,
Also,
like the-
my theory was wrong.
like she tried to stab a bitch with a fucking fork.
Oh yeah, for no legitimate valid reason at all.
Like, no reason at all. Just tried to stab a bitch with a fork.
Like Falco's over here like, oh my god, you're not gonna turn us in. You just lied for us. You're amazing. I love you. And Gabby's like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna stab the bitch.
I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Devil.
Yeah, that was
like, bitch, you're a devil too. What do you mean?
very, very interesting. And just the fact that it took the girl how long to finally get through Gabby's like hard-headed, like,
And she didn't-
programmed brain, I guess, but
And-
like brainwashed, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah, but like, what's weird is that I feel like it still didn't even work. I think she's still psychotic. I think she's probably gonna murder somebody.
I mean,
Do you know
Yes.
do you know whose house they're in?
no, actually. Oh wait, isn't it the girl that what's her name rescued
No.
with the bow?
Well, no. That's Sasha's parents.
Wait, really?
Sasha's
That's even
parents-
more fucked up.
I know, because I guess Sasha's parents took all those kids in or whatever, probably after Sasha died. Gabby's just sleeping in their fucking house, bro. trying to kill their kids while Falco's like, no, Gabby, stop.
And that just makes that picture I sent you even more just
even worse. Dude, Gabby snapped. Like, I was rooting for her, and I kept hoping that she was gonna snap out of it, and I don't think she has. Right? Like, I see a lot of people in my comments and they're like, oh my god, but she's indoctrinated. Y'all don't understand. It's like, so is fucking Falco. I understand people are different, obviously. But like, this isn't as simple as, like, it's one of those things where I understood her rage when she didn't know them. But my thing is, like, now, right? You've heard the stories that it's not true. You've heard the fact that they weren't really devils. You know the fact that they knew nothing about it and that they were essentially attacked first. Like, she just really is just snapped. She's gone off the deep end. She don't give a fuck. It's over. Like, she's just like, I want to kill them all.
That's a very scary mentality to have.
Yeah.
Especially with someone who's going to inherit the Titan powers.
Or we're supposed to. What I can't wrap my head around is, it's almost like she, in my opinion, I'm starting to think she thinks she's a Marleyan. Because it almost seems like she has forgotten almost that she's also a devil or also an Eldian. Like, you know, before it was like, I'm going to be good for Marley and become a good Eldian and show that Eldians can be this. And she has kind of migrated away from that to, you're devil scum, I'm going to kill you all. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like just her demeanor and just the way that she's acted has changed so much. Maybe I'm just bugging, but that's how it feels.
I can see that, though. I mean, she's definitely gone off the deep end. I'm curious to see how she's going to keep progressing. Because, I mean, what if something happens to Falco along the way? You know, I feel like that would keep her.
I'll cry. I love Falco, dude. I feel so bad for that little son of a bitch. He's trying so hard. Like, he's so, like, conflicted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he wants to save his friends. He also, like, wants to do the right thing. Like, he's trying to learn. Like, I just feel bad for him, dude. Falco has seemed like that since the beginning, though.
How weird was it that Reiner heard them in his sleep?
Well, we know all the Titans are connected. They've said that before. Right?
Yeah, but
I think
they aren't Titans yet.
Well, they are. Reiner's the armored Titan.
Yeah, but Falco isn't.
Well, he's not. Oh, fuck, you're right. Well, no, Reiner heard him. Wait. Maybe I missed that.
Yeah, think about it now. There you go. You
know what's also fucked up? My theory was wrong. Remember how I was saying that, you know, the king wanted to destroy the world and Eren was being controlled?
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong. The king was a pussy fist. The king didn't believe in fights. So I don't know who the fuck Eren's talking to. I think he's just snapped now. Like, yeah, they debunked that. So thank you all for correcting that in the comments. I appreciate it. And you guys were nice about it, too. You weren't assholes about it, which was awesome.
Good job. Thank you.
But seriously,
appreciate you guys.
Like, what does that mean? Who the fuck is he talking to? Or is Eren just crazy? Is Eren and Gabby both nuts?
You know what? Did Gabby and Eren both kind of show their crazy side at the same time?
I think so. Well, no, because I mean, Eren snapped when they were in Marley. Or are you referring when he was like flexing on Hanji?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Just a thought.
That's not something I thought about. I have no idea. That is a great point, though. I have no fucking clue. All I know is it keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder. It is just obvious that it is popping off. We already know what is it called? The surprise attack. I don't know why I forgot about that word. That's happening next episode. It's about to get crazy.
The rumbling.
Well, we don't even know if the rumbling's gonna happen. I was talking about Marley surprise attacking. Do you think we're gonna get the rumbling next episode?
I mean, what if both happen to what if the surprise attack happens and then the rumbling?
I'm telling you, bro. The only outcome here is everybody dies. I'm just convinced at this point. Like, the only outcome is that everybody gets nuked off the goddamn planet. I can't think of any other outcome for this story. And they're getting so dark with it. Like I don't, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
I just this is a far left field thought here, but just gonna throw this one out here. Just because I can't get away from the coincidences that are kind of like happening between Gabby and Aaron.
Okay.
What if, like, in a weird way, like Gabby's somehow related to Aaron?
That'd be possible.
I don't know.
We'd have to do some research. Dude. Science.
Not a clue. I have no idea.
They
I
are
don't think
Eldians.
they actually tell you who the parents of Falco and all of like the younger recruits are. They just introduce them.
I guess. Well, we know that she's related to Reiner. They're in the same family.
She's related to Reiner?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's why they were like eating together and shit.
Okay, yeah,
I might be speaking out of my ass. I might be speaking out of my ass. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure.
Tell us about the family tree that's going on here, because I'd like to know.
Look it up. Look it up. Entertain the people, Sione. I'm looking it up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna do a cool little dance number. Okay, cool. We're done.
I hate.
That's all you get.
I think they're cousins. Yeah, they have the same last name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So Gabby cannot be related to Aaron then. Okay, noted.
I mean, unless they're all related. I don't know, bro. I don't know what could possibly happen. All I know is this story is fucked. All I know is it's unfolding weekly, and I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of having to wait every week to get 24 minutes of this fucking orgasm nonsense and then not getting any confirmation. Also, we didn't get any weird sexual innuendos this past episode, at least none that I noticed.
No, we did not.
They broke the streak.
I'm a little disappointed, not gonna lie.
It's a bummer. But I do honestly, like, all right, final thoughts. What do you think's gonna happen? I think that the fucking world's gonna end. That's my guess for the ending of Attack on Titan. It's the only thing I can come up with. All of them are gonna get murdered or die. Hell of them gonna get killed. Like, I just can't think of any outcome other than that.
What if, just saying, what if surprise attack happens?
Okay.
Rumbling happens.
Okay.
Everyone just decides, fuck it, let's all just go home and not kill each other. Boom. There you go.
I don't know. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. There's no way. I'd be pissed if that's how they ended Attack on Titan and they all lived happily ever after the end. No, that wouldn't make any fucking sense, dude. That would be like if One Piece ended and Oda was just like, a tsunami came in and killed them all. The end.
There is no Grand Line anymore.
There's it. Right. It's over. He never became the king of the pirates. They just all died. I know I never killed anybody that was like, a main character throughout the whole series, but that's how it ends. Had to keep you on your toes. God, that'd be fucked up. Can you imagine?
Basically, yeah. I mean, seems like a great way to end a series, right?
God damn it, dude.
Either that or what's really going to happen. Are you ready for this?
Okay, lay it on me.
We're going to get time skipped.
Bro.
They're going to time skip, completely not show us what's going to happen here, and then keep us guessing for like what they're going to give us one episode of what's going to happen in the future. And you're just going to be like, what the fuck? Dude, I want to see the fucking battle. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get time skipped. We're going to get one episode of what happened in the future, so you can just see who the fuck actually maybe survived while you're guessing the entire time, like what we did in the first episode. They're just like,
of this fuck it. Everybody's bitching. We're not animating it. We're gonna change the ending. It's not the same as the manga. It's just Grandpa Gabby or Grandpa Aaron or whoever telling a story to the kids about the Great Titan War after everybody got killed. That's just
sitting around the fire.
That's the end of Attack on Titan the anime, and then all the manga bros are up in arms because they changed the ending and the world ends. I mean, think about it. As far as I know, everybody said that they're gonna need at least another half a season, but there's still no confirmation, like a direct actual like confirmation of a second half or a movie,
which is pretty scary.
And there's only like 4 episodes left. This coming episode is episode 12. It's only supposed to be 16. So like, what do you think that they would just do anime like a change? Do you think they would change the ending for the anime? I hope not.
I mean, let's not talk about, not trying to throw elbows or point any fingers about Promise Neverland or anything, but
Well, let's speak about Promise Neverland. Well, apparently as of the 8th, this is the earliest article I could find. It's the 24th now. So apparently from my Twitch chat, it apparently has gotten even worse. Worse. But The net result of all of this is that The Promised Neverland Season 2 has skipped almost a third of the original manga. Even when it does adapt it, it only adapts some of it, and whole arcs, such as the Goldie Pond battle arc, are left on the cutting room floor. So far, only a few episodes in, and again, this was weeks ago, and apparently it's gotten worse. They have cut a third or more of the manga. Why on fucking earth would you do that?
Like season 1 had such, like, forget for even saying this, but it had a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of things that it could have done with it. And then season 2, I'm just like, I think I watched like a couple episodes and I was like, I don't understand what the fuck's happening anymore.
I actually, from what I know, I stopped right before they skipped apparently like an entire arc. And I'm in this thing where I'm like, do I even want to watch it? I almost like this seems like, when we think about bad manga adaptations, right? What's the big one that most people go to? It's fucking the second season of Tokyo Ghoul, right? Yep. I just finished volume 7 of Tokyo Ghoul. Phenomenal, by the way. Oh my God, we'll probably get to that later. Maybe I forgot that I read that. But like, everybody always talks about season 2 being garbage and how horrible it is. Season 1 was good and season 2 wasn't. And it seems like Promised Neverland season 2 is doing the same thing. And I don't get why. Like, you think these anime companies would learn. Anime is not like video games or like the movie industry. Like, weebs are crazy. No offense.
Yeah, no offense.
You don't
but y'all are passionate. Passionate is a good word. Passionate.
Like you don't fuck with the source material of a manga, dude, because people freak out.
Well, because there's people like myself who, don't read every manga.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to.
You just want to watch it unfold, and now you're just like, what the fuck is going on in this anime?
Yeah.
Like,
that's my thing with Tokyo Ghoul. Fucking my brain took a shit. I was like, what the fuck? That's how I felt with Tokyo Ghoul, where it's phenomenal, by the way. The manga is incredible. The artwork is phenomenal. It's so good that everything's written out really well. But like anything, when you're looking at fights in a manga, there's only so much you can get. And I think that's what most people are excited to see when something gets animated. They're excited to see those iconic fight scenes, right? People aren't excited to be like, oh, I want to see so-and-so ask for a lollipop from the side character. Like, nobody cares. Like, all right, cool. Oh, that's cool. They use the right colors. I don't know. But like, people care about the fights and like the moments that make you cry.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of animation is seeing the fights. It's because generally, like, even when you're watching anime, there's a lot of images that they use that are colored, and they kind of just slowly pan the camera on it. And if you pay attention, you'll start noticing it. Now that I said that, and like they literally just use still images to do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, they work. I just don't understand like why change a already successful story. Like if they were adapting a manga that wasn't doing well, right? I could understand that. Maybe they're like, hey, people aren't really vibing with it. Fuck it. We are already putting all of this money. We've already confirmed for X amount of episodes. Let's change the story and maybe hopefully get a better audience or whatever. I can maybe understand that. But why take something like Promised Neverland, which is, arguably like critically acclaimed? Like, it is really, really well known. It's pretty much a well-known thing. Like, yes, Promised Neverland is good. You don't really hear people say it's bad, right? Yeah. Like, why fuck with it? Movies, I get, right? Like, thinking about like the live action Death Note, I understand why they changed a bunch of shit, because you can't fit a 20 episode anime into a 1.5 hour to 2 hour long movie and get everything right. It's impossible. But if you're doing an actual season of anime, I mean, you can. You might have to cut some stuff, but changing the story completely just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I wouldn't even say they're like changing it, because like they're just cutting it out at this point.
Like, so I'm gonna read it right here from this website, or this article right here. Says there's spoilers, so I'm gonna try to avoid any of the spoilers. This transformative approach didn't really become apparent until the second half of episode 4, and was eventually confirmed in a big way by the entirety of episode 5. Episodes 1 and 2 do adapt the promised forest arc relatively quickly, but this works surprisingly well. Episodes 3 then leads into what appears to be the Search for Minerva arc, but this is quickly cut across in episode 4 when pursuers from Gracefield House infiltrate the bunker. Similarly, this appears to be taken from the Kuva Dedalia arc, but the key character of Andrew is not present. So basically, they're just like skipping around. Like, just randomly.
Are they on like a time crunch or anything? Like,
I don't know. Like, because right here, in any case, by the time we end up at episode 5, the latest episode of the Promised Neverland season 2, of course, this was a few weeks ago, we're firmly into content from a completely different arc alongside a whole host of other anime original content. So what we know is that in 5 episodes, the Promised Forest arc has happened, the Search for Minerva arc has happened, the Kuvi Detala arc has happened, and the King of Paradise arc has happened. 4 arcs in 5 episodes. Not like
4 arcs in 5 episodes.
This isn't like they adapted 2 chapters of manga per episode or did some crazy. Nah, like 4 arcs, son. Arcs. Like, what the fuck?
Just out of curiosity, how long are the arcs?
I don't know.
Like themselves.
I'm afraid to look up anymore because I don't want to be like actually spoiled.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, maybe people can answer if you guys are listening to this and you know. But still, even if they're short arcs, that's insane. 4 arcs in 5 episodes is mental.
4 arcs in 5 episodes.
How
do you even do that? How do you even tell that many stories?
You don't.
In like 22 minutes.
Well, that's the problem. You don't. And they're just cutting out content. And that's the issue. But people are saying that they're cutting out content in ways that doesn't even make sense. They're just skipping all over the place, which is weird. And unless they're completely changing the story and they're going to explain why they were jumping around later, which I doubt, the only thing that I could possibly think of. At least for me.
That's so wild. So fucking wild.
I don't make the rules, dude. I just report in the news.
So, before we transition, should we quickly review our actual reviews?
Bro, 5-star reviews, Apple Podcast from, what's your name? LJG from the United States. 5 stars, conspiracy theories. I just heard the recent one, and I would like to hear about conspiracy theories that you believe anime related or not anime related. We're actually going to go back to that because I actually want to discuss that. But we got a bunch of 5-star reviews. Y'all came in hot from last week.
Hell yes.
We got another 5-star review from Yuhan Akano Senpai. 5-star review, TikTok put me on. I love watching the clips on TikTok, and now I'm starting to tune into your podcast. Not really a podcast person, but I love what you guys are doing. Looking forward to future episodes. Thank you so much. 5 stars, easy 5 stars. This was an easy decision to make. I found this podcast from TikTok, and I followed you there, but then wanted more. So I found you on Apple Podcasts, and I've been listening every week.
Y'all are killing it on the TikTok, right? By the way.
Another 5-star review from Sweet Pickle Pappy, which name sounds familiar. So I don't know if he reviewed us again.
Sweet Pickle Pappy?
I think he reviewed us again, or I somehow had I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but this is definitely,
I love it.
Yeah. Anime recommendation. Great episode. You guys should watch Devilman Crybaby on Netflix. Have you seen that?
I think so. I think I've watched it. Is that the one where the dude can't control his transformations and he's like a weird
no idea
bat thing? I don't know. The animation was a little weird, if I remember correctly.
Let us know. Is that correct?
I think I've seen it.
We have another 5-star review from Brent Steele from the United States. Fun fact, all of these from the U.S. Other countries, y'all slacking. Apple Podcast, leave us a review. Come on, the U.S. is destroying you. He says, 5 stars. Enjoy. I found you guys on TikTok for the first time today. I listen to you guys at work. You guys are funny and have wonderful points and would like to give some of the shows a try. Keep up the great work. Enjoy the 5 stars. Thank you so much. Another 5-star review from Andy22414. So good. 5 stars. Found y'all on TikTok and had to listen to such a great podcast. Love it. Oh my God. Another 5-star review. Baby Turtle. This is the last one. Baby Turtle 60. You guys are awesome. As I saw you guys on TikTok, I wanted to be connected, so I watched all of them, and you guys are so funny. By the way, I don't know how you guys feel about Gabby, but I personally want to throw her off a cliff. Yes, I agree.
The screenshot I got is just how I feel about Gabby. Okay.
All right. First off, thank you guys so much. We're at 78 total rankings that you guys have rated as 5 stars. We're at like 65 reviews. So thank you so much. Seven reviews since last week, which is crazy. And we had 30,000 followers on TikTok. The 99 Anime TikTok, which is where we post clips of the podcast, which is crazy. So thank you so much. Again, we're going to be trying to get the highlights channel up up and ready, but I don't want to commit to something and then find out that I don't have the time to monitor. So we'll try to get to that at some point, but we're working on it.
Yep, work in progress.
As the TikTok grows and it brings in the more monies, and then we can afford to pay an editor, and technically I'm already paying an editor, but pay another editor. Or because I don't know if I could give Carly any more work. Be like, yo, you want to edit the highlights too? She'd be like, fuck you, no. I'm already doing too goddamn much.
Stop it.
But yeah, so that was a shit show. But that was our 5-star reviews. Thank you guys.
Yes.
For that.
Very much.
All right. Do we want to do we want to stick on news? Do we want to go to something else? I have a lot to talk about in all of these topics that I wrote down.
Pick one. I don't care at this point. Let's go.
All right. Demon Slayer film passes Spirited Away as #1 all-time Japanese film worldwide, and they got fucking Happy Meal stickers in Japan.
Can we just make an echo effect when you say worldwide?
Worldwide.
There it is.
That
Thank
was
you.
more of a whatever.
Close enough. Wait, hold on.
Worldwide.
No,
There we go.
That's
Perfect.
whatever. Close enough.
Cool.
But yeah, so that's crazy. In what, 3 months, 2 months, and we still don't get to see it because we're American plebs. Thanks, Japan. Appreciate it.
I mean, yeah, still hasn't gone to America, but hey, they're crushing it out in fucking Japan. That's insane.
What's crazy
dude.
is
It's past Spirited Away.
What's crazier is it passed Spirited Away, but it's the #1 all-time Japanese film worldwide. It's fucking only available in Japan, bro. It's not even available anywhere else yet.
So then it wouldn't be worldwide?
Demon Slayer is the definition of overrated, even though it's not really overrated. It's actually really good. Happy Meal. Stickers. Happy Meal.
Yeah, can we
Demon
talk about the Happy Meal stickers?
Not Mighty Kids Meal, for those of you old enough to remember when those existed, but Happy Meal. An anime about murdering demons. I love Japan. I love Japan so much.
Yeah, in a kids meal. In a kids meal, nonetheless.
Because they know that adults are gonna buy them. Think about it. I'd go get a Happy Meal. I'd be like, let's go. Demon Slayer stickers? Yep. Yes, sir. Give me them, please. I beg of thee.
Damn, that's wild.
So I just wanted to bring that up. We don't really need to talk much about it, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. Also, One Piece. I'm outside of Eni's lobby. Mary is split in half. Burned. I cried again. Then did the reaction for the next episode. Watched the recap. Cried during the recap. Probably will never be able to watch that scene without crying ever again. Luffy's fucking grandfather is Garp!
Bro.
His father's dragon! Bro. What the fuck is his family, bro?
Give me your thoughts on
What
this.
is his family? What is his family? His father is the most notorious person to fucking ever exist. His grandfather is like one of the fucking highest people in the goddamn military. He hurt him by punching. Luffy doesn't get hurt by punches, but that's how strong he is. His fucking brother is Ace, who's like a notorious pirate. And this man's life is the power of the D. I want to know more about the D. We already know about Gold D Roger. Saul. Y'all remember Saul? Saul had the D in his name too. What the fuck is up with the D, bro? Don't tell me. I don't want to know yet.
So you're starting to be curious about the D?
Bro, I'm fucking always thinking about the D when I'm watching One Piece. It's stressing me out, bro.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Ace. D. Soul. D. D. Like, at first, I was like, oh my god, it all makes sense. D, Dragon. And then I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Because Garp has the D in his name, and Dragon came after him. So fucking that's not what the D is from. I don't know what the fuck the D is from.
Gold D. Roger.
Fucking stressed out, bro, but I love it. It's so, like, One Piece is incredible. Like, I am at this point, I was talking about it. You know, people are just, oh, prepare for time skip, fucking pacing, whatever. Like, I am at the point, I am so in love with the characters of One Piece that it's just I already know it's just gonna get better, because it's one of those things where I have like become so emotionally. I don't think I've ever been this emotionally connected to a character since Wilfred. And in this situation, I'm not even emotionally connected to one character. I'm emotionally connected to like fucking 12. Fucked up.
I mean,
It was a
the
random
Going
moment.
Mary.
I never thought I'd cry about a boat, but I did. Little bitch.
She is a crew member.
Don't get me started.
One of the original 3.
Don't get me started. Stop it. Actually, 4. Thank you, sir. Nami.
Not wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess Nami did technically ditch them after that. I guess she wasn't technically an official. Was she? That's a good question. Was Nami an official Straw Hat at that point?
I wouldn't. I didn't consider her one at that point.
You waited till like.
Well,
after
I mean,
Arlong Park.
if you don't know, like, let me put it this way: if you're watching the anime for the first time, yes,
Mhm.
but after you see the betrayal, like her, like that, and you're just like, no, and
Yeah,
then
that's fair. That
yes.
makes sense.
It's a weird, like, yes, no, yes, but after seeing it, I'd be like, no, I wouldn't consider her in the crew at that time.
What I will say too, because I feel like as the podcast grows, right, we talk about a lot of topics. There's a lot of people here. Obviously, not everybody that listens is going to listen to everything. So if for some reason you listen to the entire podcast and you listen to our One Piece discussions, whether you have seen it or not, I feel like a lot of people always ask me like, should I check out One Piece? Should I check out One Piece? And I see that a lot on TikTok and I see that a lot on YouTube comments. And there's always people that are like, all right, well, what episode does it get good, right? Which I always hate that answer because, like, for example, for me, I thought it was good episode 1. Like, I thought episode 1 was
that's such
fun.
a tough
Right?
question to answer.
It wasn't a great episode 1, but it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. But like, for me, I always feel like people default to like Enies Lobby or Water 7, or they're like, oh, you got to get to Alabasta first. And I'm just like, I disagree with that entirely. In my opinion, with One Piece, and even then, I feel like you probably would know prior, but I would say just get to episode 24. This is not really spoilers, just the name of a person, but that's when they introduce Mihawk. And if by the end of episode 24, if you are not hooked, I don't think One Piece is for you. I think that there's a possibility there might be some arcs down the line that you might enjoy more, but I feel like episode 24 sets up the world of One Piece, gives you a tease of the ceiling of One Piece, and is like, this is a very small, tiny portion of what's to come in the future. And I feel like if that doesn't get your interest, I feel like by the time you get to an arc that you like, you're not going to enjoy it as much. Because I feel like it's inevitable, right? Even if you get to Water 7 of One Piece, right? And you didn't like somehow, I don't know how you could, but if you somehow didn't like any other part of One Piece prior to Water 7, and you get to Water 7, I feel like even though Water 7 is, in my opinion, immaculate, I feel like you didn't really enjoy the 300 episode ride there. So you're probably not going to really enjoy it anyways. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is how I see it.
I could see that though. I mean, if you don't enjoy the beginning, because that's within the first, like, I do that with a lot of animes that are only like 12 episodes long.
Yeah.
Within the first like 3 episodes, if it doesn't grip me, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll give it like a 3 episode rule. For animes that are ongoing or
that's such a hard
that
one.
have finished but have over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
I'd say 10 episodes to 15 episodes is a solid feeling, because those longer animes are going to be a little bit, the pacing's going to be a little bit slower compared to an anime that's only 12 episodes.
Yeah, because they're really fleshing out the story and they're really like laying it out.
They're getting you started. It's like the easiest comparison I can give you is the difference between playing a random RPG and playing a Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like when you play Final Fantasy, you're like, why the fuck is this taking 3 hours? Like to get through the tutorial mode. And then all of a sudden you get past the tutorial mode, you're like, where the fuck am I right now?
Yeah, because it's like you need it. It's one of the, like, the setup is necessary.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's why I think episode 24. Because it's like, yes, I understand. Like, that's 2 12-episode series. A lot of episodes to commit to. But I think it's way better than the people that got like I hate it. Anytime I read a comment and somebody's like, "Yo, should I watch One Piece?" Somebody's like, "Yeah, watch to like episode 300, and then if you don't like it by 300, you won't like it." I'm like, "How the fuck are you gonna tell somebody, yo, if you don't like it by episode 300, you should probably drop it?" Like, what? Nobody's gonna fucking try it if you fucking do that. You have to give people like realistic goals. Like you're just like baffled by it, which is funny.
I'm questioning life right now because I'm sorry. I was looking at the next topic we were talking about.
Topic? Oh, he's looking at
magazine.
Titties, yo. He's looking at titties.
No, well, I was fine up until I got to the point where we'll discuss it in a second.
We'll circle back.
Train of thought here.
We'll circle back to the titties. Siomi's all hot and bothered.
No, I definitely do not. After seeing that, I'm like, no, hard pass.
Wait, what? Oh God! Now all right. Well, whatever. We'll discuss it in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it keeps getting weirder. But that's just my opinion. I think that episode 24 is, you know, you've met Zoro, you've met Nami, have you met Nami? Yeah, like you've met Zoro, you've met Nami, you've met Usopp, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I mean you've definitely met Usopp because Usopp and the Going Merry are the first two
yeah,
pieces.
This is like near Sanji, I think.
Yeah, I think you're near Sanji at that point.
Yeah. So it's like you get a large chunk. So like by episode 24, 25, you are at a point where you have been introduced to a bunch of the core, you know, cast that you're going to spend the next fucking 900 episodes with. And then on top of that, you get a little tease of the ceiling. And what I love about that is they do that, from what I can tell, in between almost like each arc, which is why I'm in like, you know, just coming off the high of Enies Lobby Water 7, blowing my goddamn mind. And then like, I'm thinking it's going to calm down. I'm like, all right, we got like 11, 12 episodes left of this arc. It's going to be nothing. They're going to be like feasting, partying. Like, you know, it's probably going to drag till the end of the, fucking episode after I cried. Literally the episode after I cried blew my fucking mind. Hey, you remember this super powerful character? Oh yeah, by the way, he's Luffy's grandpa. Yo, you remember how Meppo? Motherfucker's back and he ain't a bitch no more. You remember motherfucking Kobe? Kobe's back. Like, dude, they just dropping bombs. The Aokiji shows up. You're like, what? Insane. Nami's titties are getting bigger.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though Guff is super buff. Garp. Sorry, Garp. I don't know if I said Guff.
I don't know.
Why Garp is like super like buff and ripped. I appreciate the man's sense of style.
Oh yeah, I like his dog hat. He also is way too similar to Luffy. They're like identical. It's so weird.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's so fun. Like it's so blatantly obvious where they get it from. But dude, I loved the dynamic with Luffy and them, where he's like, he used to beat me. Stay back, demon. like, can you imagine? Garp's just like, I just want you to love your grandfather. How dare you, you little shit, as he beats him up. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. But I think that's the problem, is I feel like One Piece is one of those things where it's so focused on the world and the characters that if you don't enjoy the characters, I feel like you won't like One Piece. And I think that's why episode 24 is such a good point, because I feel like at that point you've been introduced to so many characters that I feel like you can make a, you know, judgmental call. It does get better and better and better and better from episode 24 and beyond. You know, a couple down arcs, of course, every anime is going to have that, but it just, I feel like that is like, in my opinion, what everybody that's giving it a shot should get to.
Okay.
I would love to interview, like, I don't know if there's a way for us to do this on TikTok. I think this could be a fun thing, you know, where we find out, you know, all the people that like have seen One Piece, but are like they just don't really like it. You know, the people that are like, oh, I've watched it, but it's kind of, eh. Because like, you know, it is what it is. Like, not everybody's got taste. I would love to be like, yo, question. Did you care about One Piece at all by episode 24? And I guarantee they're all going to be like, nah. I guarantee that we could scientifically prove this. I might be wrong, but I believe this.
I don't know if the technique that you just recommended is using science, though.
Yeah, it is. If we take a poll and use science in said poll, then we proved it with science. That's how that works.
The way that you use science right there, I don't
Yeah.
think you're supposed to use science like that, man. I'm not a scientist, but I don't think that's how you use science.
Look, bro, I don't understand how scientists works. I don't claim to be a scientist. I am just a lowly weeb who makes stupid fucking videos on the internet. And I say has to make sense. Why do people take me seriously? It's like going to be like, oh, yo, you take that comedian seriously? Fucker's a comedian. Why would you take him seriously? Why would you take me seriously? Jesus, what is wrong with you people? So speaking of titties, I tried to do a transition earlier, but we had more to talk about. Yo, speaking of more One Piece, Japan's weekly Playboy magazine is commemorating the One Piece manga's 1000th published chapter with an issue featuring One Piece cosplay. The cover shows fashion model Miyu Ikeda, also known as Michapa, cosplaying as Nami. Looking fine as fuck.
Wait, I'm confused here. A weekly Playboy?
Apparently, I didn't even know that. Did you know?
I thought it was like a monthly thing.
I mean, I also
They
thought
do
that.
weekly fucking magazines out there?
So what the real
Shit.
question is, in America, apparently Playboy isn't nude anymore. Is Playboy nude in Japan? I
I
mean,
don't know, but Playboy's fucking cosplay in Japan, so I'm cool with that.
I mean, so far we can see this picture. You know, I'll probably post Carly. I'm sure she can post it on the screen. Maybe I'll add it to the video on the YouTube or whatever. But they show Nami, but I don't think like it's pretty wholesome. You know, she's wearing the bikini, but she's got jeans on. You know,
I mean,
she's not naked.
go to 30 seconds.
30. Oh, there's a video. Oh shit.
That's where I was. 30 seconds is awesome,
All right,
and then 33 seconds gets scary
all right,
very
let's see.
quickly.
30 seconds. All right, I'm watching the video. We'll pull it up on the screen. I'll download this shit. It's skipping all over the place. Oh my god, is my internet dying? What's going on? What are you doing? Come on, internet. Come on. Don't suck.
Actually, 28 seconds.
My internet
28 seconds is a good
crashing
starting
hardcore
point.
right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you doing this?
28 seconds to 30 seconds, I'm cool with. 30 past 30 is questionable and weird.
I'm looking. 30. Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Remember how I got like
It
all
just-
stumbled up
YouTube was like,
when
nah.
we were discussing earlier? That was the image I saw. Uh-huh.
YouTube was just like, nah, dude. They just shut me down. They just stopped loading. It's all good though. Yeah. So, you know, to celebrate 1,000 chapters of manga, because, you know, something that's bad somehow made it to 1,000 chapters. One of the longest running manga of all time. One of the longest running anime of all time. No big deal. NBD. But now you can wet your willy and, you know, have a good time to yourself with Nami cosplayer.
Oh shit!
you
I was wondering
like
when I
to
was
do
going to get to see Boa Hancock.
I don't know if there's more. Like I don't know if there is like do you think they're going to do a different cosplayer each week? Or do you think that this one Playboy magazine has like all of the
I would assume they're
Awesome.
probably doing one each week because
this one
there's
is
no way
Nami.
they're gonna do this. Because think about how much they spent doing the shoots for each of these people,
That's true. That's a good point.
and there's no way they'd spend it in one magazine when they can stretch it out for a month or 2 months.
All I'm saying is that if they don't do a cosplay of the MILF of MILFs, Olvia, I will be very disappointed with you, Playboy. Bullshit. Whatever. That's besides the point. I just wanted to bring that up because Olvia does not get enough love. Ain't nobody tried to spoil me for Olvia. Why? I don't know. I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. But
I mean, what about the train lady?
I just want to. No, dude, don't know. No, we're not gonna.
I mean, bro, she's got a
No.
I can't think of her name, but
No, we're not even gonna talk about it.
what do you mean? I mean, dude, she'd be a great one.
No, we don't need to talk about that. I don't even know about mermaid dugong looking lady. We're gonna move on from Monster Granny, okay? Monster Granny,
Dugong looking
Nah.
lady.
Monster Granny, you are not welcome here, Monster Granny. I would not bang you. However, there is an ant dude in the Chimera Ant arc of Hunter x Hunter that I,
Oh,
you know, may or may not cause you to question your own sexuality. Do you know about Nefertiti? Fuck. How do I say the name?
Nefertitatis.
Nefertata. I was
Nefertata,
saying
whatever
the
his
name.
name is.
Me and Sione are really bad with names. We need a third co-host that like is good with remembering names. Then this wouldn't happen every
I
week.
mean, the person that would probably be would be Morty.
Probably.
We just need him literally just here for corrections the entire time.
Yeah. Just chill in the back. Be like, hey, bitch. You said this wrong.
This is how you say their name. I'm gonna go back to doing my thing now. Bye.
But yeah, so Nefra, whatever the fuck his name is,
Yeah.
is a dude. Very, very attractive dude. Very attractive cat dude. Not into cats. More freaks me out the fact that it's an ant. I feel like I could fuck with a cat girl or cat dude, I guess. But ants, that's where I draw the line. I ain't trying to
I
fuck
mean, that
no
makes
bugs.
sense.
And I ain't about that life. Call me speciesist or whatever the word for that is. I ain't about that life.
But isn't it just wild? Like, so where are you right now? What happened with Gon?
All
recently?
right. So, Gon punched the dude who all right. Old man from the Hunter exam showed up with the dude who fights people by getting stoned with his big ass pipe, and the other dude with the
you've
portal.
gotten to that point.
So they're there, and they threw Gon and Killua, and they were like, "Y'all two are children. The fuck out. You ain't strong enough. Go train. If you can get these tiles from these stronger people, then come back. But if not, you're dead weight. You sucking dick. Get the hell out of here." Kite is dead, but he might not be dead. I'm pretty sure that Nefertiti is gonna fuck his corpse. Not 100% sure yet. I'm just really stressed ever since that Rohan OVA, but it's all good. Did you watch that, by the way?
I don't think I have.
Okay, don't worry about it. But yeah, so I'm really worried. She's like got Kite all, set up as a fucking he's in a coma. She's like getting all hot and bothered by him. It's freaking me out. It's really
So were
stressing
you
me out.
ready? Were you even ready for that moment when he lost his arm?
No. I was not prepared at all. I was not worried. After Kite slayed like I don't even know how many of them. I was like, "Oh, this is probably going to be a decent fight." But I didn't expect that shit. I didn't expect her to kill him. I didn't expect her to decapitate him, then put his head back on, then bring him back, put him in a box, and caress his lifeless body. It's getting fucking...
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
It's so good. I will say, I'm at that part where now it's at the point where it's like slowed down, right? Like they introduced that, and now it's, Gon and Killua, what they usually do, right? Training until they get stronger. And apparently, from what I've heard from comments, is apparently this is a big divide in the Hunter x Hunter community. That apparently it's like 50% of the people pretty much think that it's like the pacing gets atrocious for the next like 20 to 30 episodes, and the other half think it's great. And it's definitely like slower paced, but I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I just think it's more jarring because it was so batshit crazy right before that. That's probably why people feel that way. But so far, it hasn't slowed down too bad for me.
Now, I don't want to give anything away, but just have you noticed any changes in Gon?
Yeah, I mean 100%. I mean he just seems more like, what's the word? Like he's starting to. I feel like he's starting to think before he acts. He's starting to be like smarter with like the decisions he makes. And he's also, I mean, obviously, like, he killed the one fucking ant by squishing him. He's shown that he's willing to go that far if he needs to. What I'm curious about is what he's going to do when he realizes that, well, at least, all right, so what I was thinking was, what is he going to do when he realizes Kite is dead? Because, they fucking cut his head off. But then I saw that she's like preserving his body in a box. So I don't know if he is alive or not. So I don't really know what to expect. So I don't know if he is dead. Like, I don't know if Gon is going to show up and save him, or if Gon is going to get there and be like, "Oh my God, they killed him," and then go fucking Super Saiyan God Gon. I don't know.
So I'm just going to say, I don't want to say anything without giving anything away, but like generally when a child find something entertaining and they go to put it away, they put it away in something.
What?
Just gonna you'll figure it out. But because you got to remember, Nef, whatever her name is, Nefer, whatever.
Nephra.
She's basically like a newborn.
Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong.
Like, even though she has like crazy amounts of power and this and that, like
She's also
she's
stupid
new to
smart.
the
Or
world.
he. Sorry, my bad.
He? No, I
Yeah,
thought
it's a
that
dude.
one's a she.
Nope, it's a dude.
Really?
Yeah. I made a comment in one of my videos. I was like, yo, who's gonna fuck the cat chick? Or something like that. Or I think I asked, like, does the cat chick being an ant affect you wanting to like bang her? And people were like, oh, that's a dude. But like, no, it doesn't affect my opinion. I
Wait,
was
so
like, oh,
is that what in the anime community with that you would app?
as far as I know, it's canon. Like he's referred to by the other ants as he. I just don't know if it's gotten there yet or something. I have no idea. But yeah. It's just anime
you
doing
sure?
yeah. It's just
Then
anime
why even
doing
have
their thing.
like
I mean,
the
why
feminine
does anime do it all the time? They do it in fucking every anime. Nefertiti. No, it's not Nefertiti. Fuck, what's the name? Neferpitu. I think that's what it is.
yeah, Nefer P2. Yeah.
Unless Patreon lied to me. But I don't think so. They're usually pretty good about correcting me. Let's see here. I'm trying to find out. Gender ambiguity. The article uses the gender neutral pronouns they, their, them as singular form to describe Neferpitu. Neferpitu due to the following reasons. The only official statement regarding Neferpitu's gender appears in the databook. It refers to Neferpitu using the pronouns kare, which is usually translated to he. In the dubbed anime, Neferpitu is regarded as a he by many chimera ants and other characters. Wait, in the dub, but not the sub? Oh no, the sub, they already said that. Dude, it's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy how many different like pronouns they have in Japan. Like they have like a million different.
This whole time
versions.
I thought P2 was a girl.
Yeah, I think it's just our brains just like, assuming. But yeah, I had no idea. Go figure. Trying to see. But from what I can tell here though is so what I am confused by is it comments made it seem like it's confirmed, but what I'm seeing here is that it seems like it's different. I have no idea. I mean, do ants have genders? I don't think ants do. Well, no, they must because there's a queen ant. I don't fucking know how bugs work, bro. I'm not a scientist. Apparently in the Hunter x Hunter battle collection, Neferpitu is a female, but I don't know what the fucking battle collection is.
Well, yeah, because I'm seeing like
Game.
I'm seeing if it is indeed a male, I'm seeing a lot of gender bend
Yeah, for
fan
sure.
art on Google.
I kind of thought it was for a split second when I started reading it. I thought it was gonna be like cool, like she was gonna be like a trans, or he was gonna be a transgender character. But it seems like it's just like they just don't explain it, which is fine. I just have no
I guess
idea.
because technically P2 is an ant. So
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, how do I don't fucking know how ants work with that kind of stuff. Like, is it a weird ant thing? Or is it just, anime being anime?
dude, I am so lost right now.
I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if there's some weird science behind ants. Well, this is crazy. Yeah, we're about to get into some crazy shit. Ready? We got about genders and religion. The first half of Neferpitu's name probably comes from an Egyptian male deity, the god Nefertum, and the second half probably from the female panther called Pitu, a French character for children. To me, so what I'm seeing, based on what I'm reading, based on like the origin of his name, it seems like, and the fact that there is no confirmation, and the fact that in certain anime he's referred to as a he, but in one of the Hunter x Hunter games she's referred to as a she, I would say maybe it's just fluid.
Well, Togashi confirmed P2 to be a male. Is what I'm seeing from a Crunchyroll article.
Oh, he did. So then why did they make her female in the game? Oh, I guess maybe if the game isn't canon, people just fucked up, didn't look into the lore. I didn't even know there was a Hunter x Hunter game. I think it's like a Japanese mobile game. I don't want Hunter. Oh, dude, I want a fucking Hunter x Hunter game so bad.
I don't want to be fucking trapped anymore.
Huh?
I don't even know if that's the right word. When anime perceives a character with female things, but they're actually a male, it's confusing.
Well, there's what? I don't even know. So
that's like having Rem be a boy. Okay.
True. So the one thing that I never know what to use anymore. So if you remember, we talked about this before when was it anime Animemes? When the Animemes subreddit banned the word trap.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they were like giving different alternatives, like femboy and like other different alternatives. And I read all the alternatives and they all sounded kind of offensive to me. So I just don't say any of them. I don't know which ones are supposed to be offensive and which ones aren't. If anybody wants to let us know, please, because that way I can avoid.
That would be nice, yes.
Because I have no idea.
Pronouns.
I legitimately don't know. Like I tried to do research on it, but the problem is, especially with this, like the word like trap and femboy and all this has been used so frequently in the anime community that when you try to even look it up, you can't even find shit about it. I tried to do some research. I failed at it. I made an attempt though.
You did, and that's all that matters. You tried.
But he fucking scares me. I don't give a fuck if he's a dude. He can get it.
Yeah, Pete, I don't fuck with.
And
Pete
then I
too.
remember and then I remember he's an ant, and then that's just like, nah, dude, I can't. I don't fuck with ants.
So
metaphorically or physically.
I like listening to your input week after week on Gon.
Dude, I love him. I was talking to a bunch of people about this before that what's the word? Like I wouldn't say that Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime, right? Because people are always asking me, because I'm watching One Piece, I'm watching, and I love JoJo's, I'm watching Attack on Titan. People are always asking me like where those like 4 main ones rank all the time. I'm always telling people, I'm like, One Piece is above Hunter x Hunter for me. JoJo's is above all of them. But the thing is like, that's just in terms of enjoyment. Like, I feel like if I was going to actually like objectively review them, I think that Hunter x Hunter would probably be the highest reviewed one. Just because I think that the characters are handled so well. I think the world building is incredible. I think the story is immaculate. I think the animation is fantastic. The art style is incredible. The music is amazing. I mean, all around, it's just, I don't think anybody could watch Hunter x Hunter and take a step back and be like, that was bad. I legitimately don't think that anybody could say that while actually being serious. I think that people could not enjoy it. I think that people could be like, I didn't like Hunter x Hunter. But I don't think that anybody could objectively be like, yes, Hunter x Hunter is a bad anime.
I mean, it's tough to really say like anything, in my opinion, is like a bad anime.
Yeah.
You know, like if a company is willing to take time out of their day to animate a manga, generally it's not gonna be a bad anime. The thing is, there are bad adaptations to anime. Like when they skip content, when they try to put too much content in one episode to try to skip arcs. Like kind of like what we're seeing right now with like Promised Neverland, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a great anime. It's been proven it's a good anime. People have read it. People
I mean most are. Most almost every anime that people rant about being overrated is like not really overrated.
And the problem that you run into right now is that too many companies are trying to cut corners just to make a quick buck rather than tell the story.
Do you think that stems from like costs of animation going up?
I know we see that. So. I mean, you have to think a lot of these anime studios probably had to let people go because of COVID.
Yeah, because I mean, think about that, but like also like think about American cartoons. We don't get hand drawn shit no more.
No, we don't.
Anime is one of the last like mediums that do that. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was just like, what happens when like Japan or I mean, there will always be people making it. But what happens when all of these companies just decide that fuck it, people are either going to watch it or they're not, make everything CGI because it's cheaper? Like, do you think, like, I feel like over time we're going to start seeing that more frequently. I would like to hope that technology will grow to the point where it won't be as noticeable. But it does make me wonder, like, yeah, Japan is weird and Japan wants to kind of do their own thing. But, and I love that. And I think that's what I love about anime, right? Like a character like Neferpitou, you're not really going to see in other like mediums, you know? And I like it.
Would just, I mean, me personally, I'd love to see anime go in a direction of augmented reality.
What does that mean?
Where you're in the anime.
How the fuck would that work?
I don't know. But if they could fucking make it possible, you could literally be in the world of the anime. I'm all about it.
Oh my god. I don't, like, what do you mean? You're just chilling? So like you wouldn't be watching the anime, you're just going to the world, but that would be like a video game. That wouldn't be.
Yeah, but as you're in the world, you can just progress and hit the play button on characters. See what's going on.
What? Yo, is anybody else feeling like Sione's trying to figure out a creep? He's like, you could just go into the anime, click pause, go behind, look at the skirt.
Next level.
Ooh, look at that anime butt.
Be in the anime. You're welcome.
I mean, dude.
Imagine going into Attack on Titan, going into like the part where the fucking Titan just plows the wall, but you're sitting on the opposite side of the wall, just chilling, watching it. Like, damn, that's fucked.
You know what?
But I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
Dude, I don't even know why this just popped into my head, but so I guess just because I still have Neferpitu's like page pulled up. So now this makes me realize, like, I think that is why I like anime so much. Like, the stories get so weird and they're not afraid to do anything, really. You know what I mean? Like I said, right? Like Neferpitou, you would never see a character like that appear in like American media. That's starting to change, which is nice. But at the moment, you don't, right? Also, and this is what's making me think about it, you see all sides from anime, right? There's always the joke about Kazuma, you know, being the true advocate for gender equality. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Girl, I'll beat your ass. I don't care, right? He doesn't give a fuck. But you have that. And then I'm in a part in Danmachi. I told you last week, and I started season 2, so I watched a few more episodes. So I got to a point where I'm forgetting his name for some reason because I'm horrible with names. Main character, Belle, is going through the area or what, I forget what it's called, like brothel area. And he gets like kidnapped by this other familia who's just a familia of Amazonians who fucking rape men. They just kidnap them and rape them. And like, at first, I didn't think that was what was happening. Like at first, I thought it was like they were just prostitutes and they found people who were looking for prostitutes. No, and they were like, hey, you're coming with me. I don't care. You're mine now. And it's like, you know, these people were paying for sex too, but it's like, nah, they just straight up kidnapped people. Like they showed Hermes, motherfucker looked like he was like gonna cry to his mama after like he got fucking violated. And I was like, that's some shit you would never see. And I was thinking about it.
God too.
Think about it. When have you ever seen any form of media that isn't anime that's like, hey, there is a tribe of women who live in this brothel area and they just kidnap and rape men. And then you have that like big ogre looking bitch. And they're like, you don't touch the men. And she's like, it's not my fault I ruined them. And I'm just sitting there like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you breaking their penises off? Like, what is going on? What do you mean by that? Because they're not being specific, because Danmachi has gotten weird, bro. Like Danmachi has gotten to the point where like the fan service has skyrocketed. Like I started watching season 2. Brie bailed before season 1 even finished. Even if Brie made it through season 1, the second we got to season 2, the fan services just keep upping it. There was like entire bath scenes, fucking all kinds of shit, and I was like, I don't care. I love fan service, but I was like, they went a whole different direction in season 2. The story really isn't that great, but I'm enjoying it. At least in season 2.
You gotta please the fans, you know. That's my comment.
That's how I feel. Like I feel like season 1 was really good and it had its fan servicey moments, but I feel like season 2 has just been one weird fan service trip. And then when we got to the point of like Belle basically being fucking almost raped, like I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, what is happening? Like, and I guess it just caught me off guard because it's one of those things where like I personally like it's one of the reasons why I don't really want to watch Goblin Slayer. I fucking don't really want to like, look at rape scenes in general, like period.
Honestly,
It just-
skip the first like episode of Goblin
Yeah,
Slayer.
no, I know. I know it. I know it's there, but it's like I don't like looking at it. Period. You know. But that comes up frequently in a lot of mediums because let's be honest here, it happens frequently in real life, unfortunately. But like you don't fucking when can you think of any other media where a dude or a group of women were raping men? I can't think of anything ever.
Futurama, Death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh my God, you're right. It's like the same fucking thing. Did they steal that? They're Amazonian. Oh my God, they did. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now Yo, was there some like weird mythical backstory about Amazonians being women who rape people? Is that like a thing? Dude, this video got demonetized. There's no way. I didn't realize how many times we've said rape.
We're getting demonetized.
It's valid to what we're discussing. No, but all right, Jesus Christ. Now I'm getting uncomfortable even talking about it. This has been a weird episode, bro. No, but for real, like, is that if you guys know, if anybody knows about like it wouldn't be mythology
of Amazons?
I don't think the Amazon is mythology. What would the Amazonians be considered? Is it a race? Like, no. I don't actually. All right, now I need to know. Now I don't know. All right, I don't even know how to word what I would search.
Where do Amazons come from?
Is that?
Where?
I don't.
I feel
I'm
like
so
you're gonna get
confused.
like a message from Amazon.
All right,
They'd be
well,
like, yeah,
all right.
here's your package.
So we have DC Comics Wikipedia. The Amazons of DC Comics are a race of warrior women who exist as part of Greek mythology. They live. Oh, here we go. Greek mythology. All right.
Yeah.
Greek mythology. So it was Greek. It was mythology. I didn't think it was. In Greek mythology, the Amazons were a race of warlike women noted for their riding skills, courage, and pride, who lived at the outer limits of the known world, sometimes specifically mentioned as the city. It doesn't say anything about them being weird, creepy, mythological
Why don't you
rapists.
Google that question?
Were the Amazons rapists? Like, I mean, I can. In mythology, the Amazons were daughters of Ares, the god of war. They were members of a women-only society where men were welcomed only for breeding purposes, and all male infants were killed. So I guess,
Holy fuck.
yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, the Amazons are rapists and child slavers. Whoa, holy shit! I didn't know Amazons were horrible people. Isn't Wonder Woman? Wait, Wonder Woman
is an Amazon.
What
yeah.
the fuck? This got weird, bro.
This is like the moment when you figure out how a hot dog's made.
It got weird. What the fuck is this episode? Oh my God. How did we end up here?
Sorry guys about all the hard R's that got dropped this episode. Apologies about that, by the way.
I mean, I think that discussing it's fine. Like, I like don't tolerate like people making like rape jokes or nothing. But like, this is like legitimate. Like, I didn't know this was actually a thing. Because, dude, that was they were alluding to it for like an episode
Basically,
and a
yeah.
half, and I was like, are they like actually like I was like, are they actually doing that? And like at first,
And I mean, you got to remember that anime is all about like the gods. So
fucking right, this all makes so much sense. Oh my God.
it's all about mythology. That's why the Amazons are the way they are. Why they only operate in the pleasure district.
Huh. What the fuck? My mind has been blown. I don't even know how to I don't even know where to go from here.
This is gonna make such a great clip for TikTok.
But no, but like, so, dude, literally, like, but this is what I like. This is like the shit I'm talking about is like, the fact that I feel like most TV now, most movies now, like, if we just had a random podcast where we discussed the things that we watched in the week, I feel like there's not a chance in hell we would be able to just discuss it for more than 30 minutes if it wasn't anime. Because I think about all of the shows that I'm watching with like Brie and like, they're not this in depth. They don't make me think this much. They don't fucking make me question my fucking morals. Me be like sitting there like, yo, would I fuck a cat, dude? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit that you don't like think about. I'm just like, oh my God, I have no idea. Like, it's
fuck
weird.
a cat, dude? I don't. This is the kind of questions you ask yourself when you're reacting to
Well,
an
well,
anime,
no, but
huh?
that was the funny thing, because when I asked in the video, I was like, "Yo, let me know, would y'all fuck the cat girl, or is the fact that she's an ant mess with you?" And people were like, "Actually, Neferpitou is a dude," and I was like, "Really?
Trap.
He's a hot fucking dude, hot dude. Okay,
Powerful thighs too for that dude.
bro, I'd let Neferpitou crush me with his thighs.
Damn,
Would."
the
This
whole ham sandwich right there.
has been the Nani No Anime Podcast, episode 38. I think that's what we're on. I honestly have no idea. I have to figure out when we started talking about Don Machi. I think it was the last. I think that ended up being a way longer discussion about
Don
that than I
Machi
thought.
Oh, the last thing.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to Sione and be like, yo, my God, they almost tried to rape Belle, and he's gonna be like, oh my God, and that was gonna be the entire discussion. Nope, that went on way longer. Oh my God. This is.
It's been a
Jesus.
blast, guys. For those of you guys, we appreciate all of you from fucking TikTok. By the way, if you guys haven't
Mm.
already gone to TikTok, go follow our TikTok, 90 Anime. Okay, over
90
there.
Anime,
If not, and you're
TikTok.
coming from TikTok, drop us a review. Okay,
Yes.
keep boosting us up.
5 stars.
Do it.
Apple Podcast, the only place that you can leave the 5 stars. Let us know in the comments. Remember, you can tweet at us any topics you'd like us to discuss on Twitter at 90noanime. We're trying to get better at using that. And as we said, because yes, we actually like legitimately would like to know, because I know that we have a a decent, like it's a small percentage obviously, but like a pretty decent amount of like transgender viewers. So like we're just not 100% educated on this stuff. So
Yeah,
like
we're still learning.
legitimately, I am curious. Like I said, I've heard the term trap and femboy, and there's like 4 other ones that I've heard. Like
What is the proper pronoun?
yeah, like I don't know like I know some people use things as offensively, some people use them as a term of endearment. I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll get canceled this episode. We're just trying to learn. Help us.
Help us. Okay, help us.
But seriously, bro. I'm just saying, I would let Neferpitou crush me with his thighs. I don't give a fuck.
Never D2.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Go, crush me. Let's go.
Just all up in your face right there. Just
I would totally rock a dude. I would rock the fuck out of a Neferpitou one like that if it was just covered with Neferpitou's face. I would totally do that. Oh my God, I need more. I have the Hisoka drip. I need more. Guys, remember, we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Castbox, and more. On my YouTube channel, there's a playlist that's kind of hard to find sometimes.
But this has been the podcast, so we appreciate you and thanks for listening. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I just got silent, if you would close it out. And you started to, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna close it out. Sione's gonna be the host for the ending. And then you like stopped. I don't know how to end it after that. I thought he was gonna end it. I don't care. This is your captain speaking, and this is the Off the Rails podcast.
And the trains are not stopping.
Holes we serenade you. Seriously, we'll see you guys next week.
Later.